Hi, everyone. It is Veronica. Happy Friday. I am very excited because we have got something awesome going on to celebrate Labor Day with all of you. We are having an Everyone Loves Earring event this weekend, and we have a special collection of earrings that I have yet to put out. This is the first time you're getting to see them. It's a surprise that these earrings are all 2 for $60. So they are $45 or they are 2 for $60. And you don't need a code. You just go ahead and add them to cart. And we've got some really, really fabulous finds. And so I'm super excited. I'm going to talk a little bit about the earrings, and be sure to use the link that's above if you want to shop the 2 for $60 collection, because these are earrings that have never been on the site yet. Hey, Rhonda, how are ya? So this is, like I said, so this is my Everyone Loves Earrings event. And I was trying to think of something to do something a little bit differently, because we are getting ready to transition to fall. And as you know, earrings are actually my favorite, because I think that that's a good question. I don't know if you can use your points or not. It depends if you can enter them in the coupon box. You can't stack discount after discount. It won't let you. And this one is a deep discount. So if it's 2 for $60, I don't know. If you can post your, not you personally right here on Facebook, but if you can try to paste it in the coupon box and it'll take it, then it will. I know, Rhonda says I'm lost without my earrings too. I am lost without my earrings as well also. So I also am kind of giving you a little bit of fun. I am getting ready to do some of my fall shopping for my capsule. So I'm sort of picking different things. And of course, I'm very earring heavy. And so I wanted to go ahead and share with you some fun, at least. I have got so for example, I'm starting off right away by showing you that this is something that I'm actually adding to my own closet. I am a huge fan of Dudley Stevens. I know it might be warmer where you live, but for example, it's much cooler here, and lots of you know my son plays baseball, so we're outside, and it actually gets very cool either if there's games in the morning or there are games in the evening. But I do like the Dudley Stevens mock necks or turtlenecks, because this fleece is very comfortable, but they come in a lot of different colors. And so if you can see, I have on right now, these are part of the earrings that are part of the 2 for $60. And so since these are part of the 2 for $60 earrings that we have, they actually are this really pretty Kelly green color that you see. That's the same turtleneck that I'm actually treating myself to over the Labor Day holiday weekend. So this is a pair of earrings that we have that's available from Vintage Meet Modern. These are part of the earring extravaganza. I'll go ahead and I will put the link to these inside of the chat for all of you. You'll have to be a little patient with me, because I'm riding solo here without Leanne tonight. And I'm just kind of talking about, well, we're just having fun. We're all kind of just hanging out, talking about jewelry. It's a great weekend to add some jewelry, obviously, to your collection. So always lots of fun things. So I'll go ahead and I will share with you. Let's go ahead and share my screen. This is the Earrings Galore collection. And these awesome earrings. So all of these earrings are also under 50. So if you're not going to treat yourself to the 2 for $60, you can still get a really great deal on picking up one of these ones that has got there we go. You can still do a really great job of going ahead and picking up some awesome earrings for yourself, even if you're just trying to treat yourself to one thing under 50. So these are those large, they're Monet, they're a fabulous pair of statement earrings. These are part of the 2 for $60. They are a green enamel with some gold. I see that Elaine is here, and Elaine, she's my Monet fan. So we've got a lot of, well, no, Teresa too. You were the one who was just showing us pieces of your collection. So these are a really fabulous pair. These are the green and white Lucite statement earrings. I just mentioned that I really like them. I plan, if I was going to wear these, I would wear them with black and white polka dots. I think they'd look really cute with black and white stripe, black and white houndstooth. They look cute with black and white plaid. I think that this would look very chic for fall with navy. And of course, you can wear it with your classic black, your classic white. But if you're thinking of some different ways to mix these and really enjoy them, these would be really fabulous. So this pair is new. We just got these. All the earrings that are part of the earring extravaganza, they're all new pieces. So I've got these. These are the ones that I'm just showing you that are up on the screen right now. And remember, if you add any two pairs from the new earrings collection, the ones that are all $45 at checkout, they'll all show up to be 2 for $60. So this is an awesome pair. Like I said, I can think of a lot of different ways to be able to go ahead and wear these. I really enjoy the color. I like the size. I like the fact that they're the friction back. I think it makes it really easy to be able to wear them. And I plan on wearing them if I was going to make suggestions for people. I love wearing green in the fall and in the winter season with navy. I think it's just an absolutely timeless style and a timeless look. All right, up next, another pair that I love that I think will always go with navy, will always go with everything, is we have this pair of vintage pearl cha-cha earrings, and they're a waterfall style. And oh, I know, I'm going to hear all kinds of different things. They're too retro, they're too, but I love anything that really has got a very classic glam look and feel. And so many of you know that I have a boucle jacket. It's from J. Crew. It has a very Chanel look and feel. I did see that Express had something very similar that I would make a recommendation for anybody who is looking for something that's a little bit similar to the jacket that I have, because I really try to rewear what I have from past seasons, but I do completely understand if you're looking to wear something different. But if I was going to put something on my wish list to put with other pearl jewelry, I really do like this textured fringe sweater that they have. And so I know you're like, well, you're talking about the earrings, but what I'm really trying to do is I'm trying to show you how pretty it would be to wear this style of pearl earrings with a kind of jacket that's sort of this style. So again, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to share my screen. Hope I'm not giving you, this is that textured jacket. This is very similar to the jacket that I actually have, except mine has got a little bit of a zipper instead of a button detail. And so again, the warm, the texture, the thickness of it, it looks really great with this style, with the texture and the thickness of the pearls. It makes it have a little bit more definition. And I think that this is another really great earring that you could be able to wear very classically with black, or you could go ahead and you could wear it with something that has a little bit more texture, more like a shacket, as they say, sweater / jacket. So I really like the looks of this. And then of course, these would be fabulous with any kinds of blazers that you might have. And then of course, the pearls are always really fantastic to go with any kind of, other kinds of sweaters. You could easily be able to put this with black. This would look great with the little black dress. Actually, before I take them off, I should say that, like, for those of you who are looking to think about maybe adding one of these, they do look really pretty with your hair up. So if you're like me and you wear your hair back in either a bun or a chignon, or if you wear it in a low bun or a messy bun, or just keep it pulled back a lot of the time like I do, it's just a personal preference for me. I wore my hair down tonight because I wanted people to be able to see who normally wear their hair down, or if they have shorter hair, how the earrings might lay on you. But I do think that these are very classy. They're very elegant. And I think that they would go really nice with a lot of different fabrics. So these are a super fun pair. And they're one of my favorites that we have. And they have been added to the 2 for $60 collection as well. But speaking of that boucle jacket, boy, Michael and I were reading this book with each other. It's an etiquette book for children. And we were talking about the importance of being able to speak without mumbling. And so one of the games inside of this book was to do tongue twisters. And I feel like that should be a tongue twister. White creamy boucle jacket, white creamy boucle jacket. I feel like I'm going to say it 10 times. But speaking of higher end design, I think that this is another pair that you can get. These are a really awesome pair. This is a pair of the vintage Crown Trefari. And I always like anything that either reminds me of the Chanel Camellia or reminds me of the Dior Rose. And that's exactly how I feel about these earrings. I feel like they're very reminiscent of those higher end designs and styles. And so this is a nice large gold rose. It's a signed Crown Trefari. They're nice because they're maybe just a little bit bigger than the size of a nickel. So they are sort of fall into that category of being a button style. And they do have a very nice three-dimensional design to them. The petals are actually all layered together. So you can see that the way that they crimp in together, just like the real textures of a rose. So you do get a nice three-dimensional design on these, which is what I think gives them that very elegant, elevated look. Similar to like when we talk about like the Chanel Camellia or the Dior Rose or the Oscar de la Renta roses or flowers, which are things that we frequently see again over and over in their designs as well as in their jewelry. So this one's another nice one. This one, we just added these literally today. These are also part of the earring extravaganza weekend. So these are part of the 2 for $60. And again, I would put these with just about everything. I think that you can't ever go wrong with a classic black shirt, black dress. I think to dress up even, I just wanted to be able to wear just a white t-shirt to be able to show you how easy it is to just be able to elevate your look just by easily adding a pair of earrings. So these are the earrings that we have also. This is another fun pair. I'll go ahead and I'll share your screen for you so you can go ahead and you can take a closer look at these. These are the Chanel, well, they are the Chanel's style, I should say. And I'll also put them in the chat box. So if anybody wants to click on the link to go ahead and take a closer look at them or purchase them. And remember, if you're like, but the discount's not showing up for me, the discount will show up if you add 2 pairs in the cart. You'll see they'll both be 30 each when you go to checkout. So we've got these awesome earrings. These are really fabulous. And these are also new. I'm moving right along here. Another fabulous pair that we have for those of you who like something that's more of a contemporary style, we have a brushed geometric style ear wire with a pearl at the bottom. I really was excited to add all of these 2 for $45s or 2 for $60s, the $45 each ones, and add a lot of ones with classic pearl and classic gold because you can feel really good about cost per wear. So that's always what I really remind people. So if these are 2 for $60 and they essentially come out to being $30 each, and you've got 12 30-day months, essentially, even if you wore these, you know, every other day, once a month, you're literally coming out to just a couple dollars per wear. And, you know, earrings, they always fit, and the jewelry, it lasts forever. So you can see that this is another really great pair that we have. This has got a more simplistic, a little bit more sophisticated, sleek design. Yes, Elaine said, I think that these are so classy. And that's exactly what I feel like. I normally feel like, you know, I generate obviously more towards the traditional rhinestone, the traditional retro looking pieces, just because I find it to be very different. But I find that what made these really an awesome pair was the fact that they had this sleeker design, a little bit more contemporary. I wouldn't necessarily say it falls into the category of edgy, but I would say that it does fall into the category of being a bit sleek and sophisticated. And I think that you could wear it a lot of different ways. And the best part, again, is that if you have other pearl jewelry, which we have a lot of other pearl jewelry here at Vintage Meet Modern. So, you know, if you're looking at the rings or you're looking at the other necklaces or something like that, or even just, you know, classic brushed gold bangles. One of the things that I should point out is with that brushed gold tone that you're seeing that's at the top, so much of the brushed gold jewelry that we have from Trefari from the 1950s, 1960s era is very similar to the same setting. So if you have other pieces that are like this at home, you may feel really good about going ahead and adding these to your collection because they're awesome. So we've got those, and they look like they're like little trumpets. Super pretty, very unique. And for those of you who like something that's more traditional, I had these up as a this or that, or, you know, Tuesday type thing. Which ones do you like? And I put them up against that. But I think another one, this reminds me very much of the Karl Lagerfeld Chanel era. So these are a pair of pearl hoops. And they're awesome. So this is a pair of pearl hoop earrings that we have. They have larger millimeters. And the interesting thing is they're really finished really neatly. The way that the pearls are wired to the outside of the gold hoop, they actually, you can see them. The attachment for how they're attached is actually right here at the bottom. So it's kind of neat. They're actually like strung on against the setting, which is kind of neat. I thought like the workmanship was interesting on these. And even though they look like they're like a, see, I don't even have another earring back here. Took all the earring backs off of here because I don't usually wear pierced earrings. So these are a nice pair of pearl hoops. So again, for those of you who love being able to just dress up yourself with a classic pair of earrings, I think that these are really awesome and fabulous. And we just saw the ones that are very contemporary styled. With a very sleek design, more modern, more futuristic. And then we've got something that's more traditional. But like I said, if you ever go and look at the Karl Lagerfeld era of Chanel, this is something that's very much in keeping with the style that he would do. In fact, if you even look at some of his designs from even maybe the last 10 years, even though I know he's passed away, go and look at his shoes. So frequently you'll either see pearls in place of where a buckle would be, pearls going across a handle on some of the handbags. So this definitely reminds me of that higher end style that you see with Karl. So, and I mean, I always think that his pieces are also really great examples of pieces that are really timeless as well also. So those are part of the 2 for $60 party that we have going on. I thought that those were really great. They're right up at the top. They're the pearl half hoop earrings. They're really fabulous. They're super fun and they're pierced too. So for those of you who are looking for a pair of pierced earrings, you will love them. I know Rhonda says decisions. I know I feel the same way. Although I've got decision fatigue today. I just want all the jewelry. I just give it to me all. So, all right. So up next, I will talk about another pair of earrings that are just absolutely fantastic and fabulous. Somebody who's like the ultimate VMM girl really needs to have these since the turquoise color is the turquoise color for Vintage Meet Modern. So we have these really pretty bi-color. They're like a trillion style. They have like a little pear-shaped trillion style. These are a statement earring with the glass. They sort of have a Sabrina style rhinestone with a bicolor that's running through it. So there isn't anything that's wrong or different with the stone or anything. It is intentionally an art glass style that has a lighter, more translucent on the end, and then it has like a milkier turquoise color that runs through it. And so this is that very iconic aqua that so many people loved during the 50s and the 60s era. You know, we even saw it on some of your appliances and those types of things. But I just think in general, I think that this could also go very Tiffany blue if you like wearing light blue colors. But again, I mean, speaking of things I'd mentioned, I think if we go back and we take a look at some of the other kinds of styles that you can put this with, this would be a really beautiful way that if you have a lot of silk blouses like I have, keep quite a few silk blouse styles inside of my closet. This is a very pretty wrap top. I have something very similar in my own closet. This is the exact type of thing where I would say that you could really dress up a pair of earrings like the ones that I have on by adding just something with some color. So if you've got like a cream champagne color, you can bring out the gold and then you can add a hint of color by adding these little aqua earrings or something like that. But that's just like one styling idea I think that would make this really pretty. Of course, this is another one that the colors are really nice. So anytime you have anything that would be running, yeah, these are really lovely colors. That's what I really like about them. I think that the colors themselves, it's a very pretty aqua-y blue, and the aqua-y blue color can go either way that you want it. It could go more Tiffany blue, more aqua, more teal, or it can go more of a soft blue, more of like your lighter powder blue, because that's the thing is when you look at the stones up close, the stones, they have an art glass effect to them. So like I said, they're more translucent, and then they have that deeper band of aqua that's running through them. So these are a nice size. They're a nice shape. I think I like them because they're a little bit different and unique. And so these are another fun pair that we just added today. I think those are awesome. All right, let's see what else do we have in the Earrings Galore collection. So contrast that with, we have a very similar thing in similar colors. So we also have a pair of aqua glitter lucite. I don't know if Megan's on here, but I know Megan is a huge fan of glitter lucite too. So for those of you who like the very iconic 1950s styling, the thermostat style, these are super fun. So these definitely have that retro feeling. They look like they're a little party. It looks like glitter is running right through these little button style earrings, but they reflect a lot of silver too. So for those of you who like something that has a silvery undertone, these are super fun. So these are a nice round button size. And like I said, if you want to contrast the colors, for those of you who like completely different styles, but like different colors, it's fun the way to see the differences, but you can see the way that the colors kind of still can go together. So we've just added these. These are part of the 2 for $60, and we just added these, which are part of the 2 for $60 as well. So these are super fun too. I really, really do like the glitter lucite ones. Though, as always, I'm very partial to the ones that I start off by telling you in the beginning. I'm very into the pearls. All of the pearl earrings, I think, were some of my favorites that we added. We'll do a few more because then I'll be back tomorrow to join you again and talk some more about them. So as long as I'm sticking with my pearl theme, Lily of the Valley, Figural, floral brooches, floral style jewelry is always very popular here. This is a very sweet pair of earrings that we have. These actually mimic a Lily of the Valley. And so again, for those of you, I was showing that little sweater earlier with the boucle style to it. I think that these would be a very lovely pair of earrings to wear with your textured sweaters and blouses. And while this is a figural jewelry piece that is on, they're very, very pretty. They're very tasteful. So you can see that they've got the pearl that's sort of sitting inside of the enameled metal work. And they're not too big. They're not too small. So they're a nice size and a nice shape. And again, for those of you who like wearing other kinds of pearl jewelry, these would be a very pretty addition to anyone who's got any kind of classic pearl jewelry as well. They are nice and long. So for those of you who like, again, like wearing your hair up and you like something that has just a little bit of an ear crawler style to it, this is very pretty. And again, these would be so lovely with all kinds of different shades. So whether you gravitate more towards warm tones like your olives, your rust colors, your deeper merlots, your reds, this would all be very lovely with those styles and those colors. And I'll go ahead and I'll share my screen so you can go ahead and take a closer look at those. And then I'll also put the link in the comment box. So these are very pretty. My mom's favorite flower is Lily of the Valley. So I think I'm always partial to picking up and adding things that are Lily of the Valley to the VMM collection. So these are the Lily of the Valley earrings. Again, these are 45 or they're part of the 2 for $60 sale. I'll put also the link inside of I will go ahead and I'll put them also in the comment box. So these are a nice size, nice scale. It's kind of fun also the way that the leaf curls over and you can see just a hint of the gold too. You get to see the nice little gold accents. And then if you do take a look at that inner pearl that we're showing you by having the actual stock image up, you can see even the inside of the leaf has been textured. So these really have sort of that museum quality style that you see if you've ever shopped at like the Metropolitan Art gift shop or maybe the Art Institute gift shop. That reminds me of some of the replica styles that we see. I like the reminiscence of it being part of an arts and crafts movement. And I do like the addition of the pearls. So I think that this is another really pretty pair. I think it's another unique pair. And I think that these would look very lovely with sweaters definitely coming into the fall season. I think it'll be a nice complement with anything that's related to wearing these with just a little bit of texture or with silk. Again, I think, you're going to get a nice fluid sort of style and fashion and design when you add those types of pieces. As long as I'm talking about warmer colors, we have a really fantastic pair of signed Hobey. So these have got that tiger's eye glass in the center, and then they have a halo of Aurora Borealis going around them. which is kind of fun. And they really do look like real tiger's eye. It's a tiger's eye glass, but for example, these are real tiger's eye that we have. These are also part of the sale, but you can see just by the way that the center is that the center of this really does mimic a real piece of tiger's eye. So very cool. We've got a nice larger round medallion shape. And again, for those of you who do like something that has a more of a warmer tone, here you go. This is a beautiful warmer tone earring. And you know, we had so many beautiful pieces with the Aurora Borealis, some beautiful Aurora Borealis brooches, some Aurora Borealis bracelets. This is just a really, really gorgeous pair of earrings. They're a nice, large, rounder size. And again, they don't get too lost if you like wearing your hair down. They do lay really nice and flat against the ear if you like wearing your hair up or even like wearing it in a low bun. And the colors are just absolutely fabulous. So for those of you who like something that has those warm, natural tones, these will be gorgeous for fall. I can think of a lot of different ways to wear it, but I'm really stocking up for my capsule wardrobe for this particular fall. I'm really sticking with more neutrals. So I've been adding things that have been in the cream and in the champagne family. I have been adding things in the navy family. I'm really picking more warm tones in general to add to my capsule for this fall. So thank you. I think that these Hobe earrings would look lovely on anyone. I think they're just a really fantastic pair of earrings. I think that it's hard to argue with a company that has just been known for so many well quality designs throughout the years, always pay really great attention, detail to attention with their pieces. I think that the settings are always very well done. I think the glass work is done well in the center. And I think that the halo of the rhinestones with that Aurora Borealis will always go with whatever you put it with. But you can see by putting this with the tiger's eye in the center, it really gives it a warm ambiance right away. And as long as I'm talking about that, so if you're looking for something that's just a little bit of difference, the tiger's eye, we also have a genuine tiger's eye clip earring. So this is a genuine stone, and these are just a little smaller. And remember, tiger's eye has got all kinds of great properties. So a lot of people wear tiger's eye for the medicinal properties, or for the metaphysical ones, I should say. It's another one of these great stones. It fights anxiety. It's known also for being part of its protector, and it's also just has really beautiful coloring to it. So these are another genuine semi-precious gemstone, completely different. We've got something with the tiger's eye style with the brown with a large statement style earring, and then we've got something that's just much smaller. So different strokes for different folks. We've got all kinds of different beautiful earrings for you to go ahead and choose from. So these are also new. We just added those. And I did go on a little bit of a hunt. So I had put these up. When I put them up, I said that I thought that these were Accessicraft. Turns out that if you do open up very, very tinily in here, there is a patent number on the screw. And I was correct. The patent number is attributed to Accessicraft. I knew it when I felt it. So I went ahead and I looked it up. These are a pair of vintage Accessicraft earrings. It's an amethyst that's actually a polished amethyst that's below. These are a great pair of earrings. They do have that little bit of the hieroglyphic style. These were probably most likely actually part of that Egyptian revival style of jewelry that they did in the 50s. If Rhonda's still on here, I know she has an Accessicraft falcon necklace. And I know that it's of the same genre that this earring is made with, because I can tell that the settings that they use at the very top are also the settings that they use at the very top is actually, it matches some of the other chain work that I've seen in other Accessicraft pieces. So this is the amethyst, and these are kind of cool for a couple different reasons. The first of which is when we're talking about workmanship and craftsmanship, if we go ahead and we take a closer look at these, You can see that these have that unique feature of having the screw back with the clip, so you can naturally be able to adjust the tension. That's just one of the wonderful things that has some great attention to detail with this particular style of earring. The other thing is that soft lavender amethyst color, the swirl, is very well done. I mean, and these are a genuine stone. They're not glass. They're actually polished. And that makes it really kind of unique. It's super fun. So this is another beautiful pair. I definitely see these matching with similar tones and similar pastels, but I also think that I see Merlot as well as a deeper wine color that is going to be trending for fall. I think that you can pull in the lighter lavender tones and really have this be complementary with your darker tones of your plum. So you can really go with a different monochromatic look, as well as you can go with a gradient look of being able to pull these into sort of different color palettes. These would also look very lovely with different shades of gray and silver. So if you like that kind of silvery, smoky look, I think that that would be very pretty with this as well, even though they do also have the gold binding at the top. I think it'd be really pretty. So this is another really great pair that we have. And I love whenever we can pick up the ones that have got like the little detail work. Like I said, this one's got that exceptional workmanship detail, which it's got the screw that's actually built right into it has the screw that's actually built right into the clip, which makes it super cool. All right, let's do one more because I do promise. And then also, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. I mean, Teresa had a great question earlier when she was asking about using the points. And I have to be honest, like I said, is if you can stack coupons, you can't stack coupons with this sale. But if you have points and it'll allow you to, you might be able to. But that was one good question. But if you have any specific questions about any of the pieces that we're having. So I also, let's talk about, I'm so into all of these pearl pieces that we have. So I'm not going to say specifically because again, I don't, but I do know that we have a customer who has got a bracelet that is very similar to this piece. These are the carved mother of pearl fan earrings. And I'm sure that these are a 50s era piece. So these are also part of the 2 for $60. So they're $45. But again, if you add 2 pairs of earrings to cart, they're going to come out to be $30 each. So this is part of the 2 for $60. These are a genuine mother of pearl pair of earrings. They were likely made in Japan in the 50s. And they have very lovely carving. I like anything that has the detail work that you can go ahead and you can see. They are a nice size. They're in nice shape. And then this is another really great pair to be able to mix with more pearl jewelry. And we also have several other Kyoto Damascene pieces. There's a Kyoto Damascene necklace and there's a Kyoto Damascene bracelet. They have fans actually running through the design. So it'd be really beautiful to take all this Asian influenced pieces and make a really pretty collection of it. Now, I will say, and I'll bend down over here just quickly, we have got, so I have a scarf. I don't know if this one is up online or not, but for example, this is a really pretty look to be able to put together if you're thinking about the way to wear colors. So you saw these have got a really beautiful little fan design in them. And then for example, I have this scarf that has these beautiful fan designs that are running through it. So for those of you who are looking to add something, remember, it's always pretty to maybe pull out a design or a motif. Everybody say hi to Sparky. He's here. It's Casual Friday at Vintage Meet Modern. But for those of you who like being able to pull in designs that you see that are maybe repeated in different kinds of fabrics and things like that, you can see how pretty and how elegant it would be to add these little fan earrings to something like this, knowing that some of this scarf has got some of the fan design running through it. So those are just some little styling tips and styling ideas. But again, this is pretty, and you can see just by me holding it up, there's just so many pretty ways. This has got so many gorgeous colors running through it. And that's one of the benefits and one of the beauties of being able to always add some of the pearl pieces to your collection is because they will go with everything. And the fact that this is pearl, so it's genuine carved mother of pearl, you can still see the way that the elegant pearl will go with whatever shades you're putting it with. So these are also new. We just added these today. So that's it. That's some of the beautiful things that we have added. There were over 60 pairs of earrings this morning. So people really seem to be enjoying the 2 for 60. There are a lot of others. I do promise that I'll pop back on. Can I see the Hobei again and double pearl dangle? I just want that. Oh yeah, for sure. I really like the Hobei ones. I think the Hobei ones are really fantastic. I love the way that they have got the I love the size and the scale. I think that they're great. I think they're very elegant. Teresa, I can tell you right now with your hair color, they'll look really fabulous on you. And I think that if you have other Aurora Borealis jewelry that you would want to mix with it, see, I did a really good job of being able to clean up. I made myself clean up the office. Every time we do something, I say I'm going to clean up the office before I start again. But for example, if you have other Aurora Borealis jewelry, it'll look really pretty with other Aurora Borealis pieces. You can bring out the Aurora Borealis tones that, like, for example, here's the Juliana brooch and it has the same iridescence. You can definitely be able to put this with other iridescent pieces. If you've got a brooch, this would also be lovely with any of sort of the tiger's eye kind of fall color sort of schemes. If you've got fall colored brooches, this would be really pretty with that as well too. But I like Hobei jewelry. What jewelry don't I like? Not really very much. But what I do, but even when something doesn't necessarily fit my own personal style of taste, exactly. I like the size of these. I think they show up really nicely. I think that it's a very classic, very classy style design. Like I said, if you have one boucle style jacket or you have one cream textured cardigan or something like this, I think that it's something that you can just wear and receive so many compliments on over and over again. I mean, what does it say? Like, fashion are our clothes, and fashion clothes are what we wear, but style is how we wear it. And that's exactly how I feel about all of the earrings that I'm actually showing you. I feel like we all get dressed, but there's a certain aura, style, presence when you really change up your look and set yourself apart when you add the jewelry. It's like the icing on the cake or the crown jewels or the tassels or all of those really fun, wonderful details that make something unique. As well as the pearl, I have to say, I don't know which pearl though. I didn't look to see. I can tell you. I don't know if I have those pearls out on my tray right now. But I'll see if we do. And if anybody else has any other questions about any other earrings, I'll be more than happy to answer them. Teresa, I love helping you out. The double pearls, I have them. They're actually over in they're over in the earring drawer. So I don't actually have those on these 2 trays. I've got like all kinds of, so go get them. I bet you they will look great on you. I really do. I think that all of these earrings, that's the best part. That's why I always say, like, the earrings always fit. Earrings are an instant way to frame your face. They are an instant upgrade. I always call them. They're part of my 5 seconds to fabulous rule. They always fit. I think that you can do a lot with them. They don't interfere with your day. I think that you can comfortably wear them when you sit at home at your desk or you do your laundry or you run your errands. I think that there's all different sizes and scales. This is another pair that we have. This one is the Crown Trefari Dogwood. The Crown Trefari Dogwood, if you just even look up online in terms of the collectability, a lot of people really, really like the Dogwood design. And the Dogwood design has been done in both the gold and in the white. I've actually seen it and had it more in the white enamel. So it was fun to be able to find the Dogwood earrings in just the classic gold. But for those of you who are collectors, you may even have some of the other Dogwood pieces at home. So if you're looking for a pair of earrings to go with the Dogwood collection, here you go. I found a pair of gold ones. And see, I said I was going to hop off, but now you got me all excited. I'm talking about more jewelry. So these are the Trefari Dogwoods. I really do like these as well. And they're a nice size and nice scale. And then I really will finish. And then contrasting that also, we also have a really pretty black and white pansy. And this one has got, yes, Elaine says, I have the necklace with the white dogwood. So it's a pretty iconic design. And I do like these little black and white ones again, but I like black and white with red, black and white and red. So black and white and polka dots, black and white and stripes, black and white and houndstooth, black and white check. I like being able to add with red. And so here I also, again, I'll just use this as my pop of color tonight. This is that scarf that I have from Anne Klein. And if you like wearing bolder, darker florals, you can see how pretty the little black and white pansies look. And they even have a little dot of pearl in the center. So for those of you who like being able to mix and match with other pearl jewelry, and again, I have my hair down. I don't always wear my hair down. In fact, I typically wear it up. I like it back more. But you can see that they really pop even if you have your hair down, or if you have kind of a color similar to mine. You can still really, really see the black and white really show up really nicely. And then, of course, these have like a little hint of the green with the stem and the black and the white. And I think that these would always be really classy and very pretty with navy as well, too. So these are all excellent choices for all of you. I know that I think they're very elegant. I like the black and white ones. I think that they're very sweet. I think that you can do, like I said, I think the fact that you could wear them with brighter and darker colors, but I really do. I would put these with red in an instant. So if you like wearing red, I think that these would be very pretty. All right, I'm going to let everybody go and enjoy their evening. At our house, it's Pizza Friday, so we're going to go and we're going to have pizza. I'm going to have salad, but Mr. Michael's going to have pizza. And I want to thank everybody for your patience. My children are okay. Everybody's healthy. We did get sent home with quarantine from somebody else who's in their class, so I'm back to being teacher as well. In between running Vintage Meet Modern and writing antique listings and doing everything else. So I thank you for your patience in advance today. Technology was not on my side when it came to being the teacher today. But that's why it's fun to relax and take a closer look at all the jewelry with you this evening. So if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Look at how fabulous these look with my red nails. For those of you who like really classic styles, the thermoset large red daisies are always fun too. So, and I would wear this with black and white also. I think that this would be really cute with a black and white polka dot top, which I actually have upstairs. So that's what I would recommend wearing them with. All right, lovelies, everybody have a fabulous Friday night. I am going to pop back on over the weekend. I'll show more. I'll talk about more. I'll talk about more fall fashion styling tips on what to wear the earrings and wear some of the jewelry with, if I can think of any coordinating pieces. However, this is a special collection. So for those of you who are shopping it, I can't guarantee that these pieces will be around once Labor Day is over for the 2 for $60 for our fun earring event. So on that note, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy day. Please share with your friends, let them know that we're here, and take time to celebrate your inner sparkle so you can truly let your personal style shine. And I will see you all again real soon. Bye.